I am your Jahir sir. Welcome to the Jahir sir's math class. Today I am going to explain model paper, 1 mark question and 2 mark questions. Okay, let us start the class. Here is the first question. What is given there? The exponent of 2 in the prime factorization of 144 is, so 144 prime factorization, 144 prime factorization, 2 7 ja 14, 2 2 ja 4, again 2 3 ja 6, 1 is there 12, 2 6 ja 12, again even number, so 2 2 1 ja 2, 1 is there 16, 2 8 ja 16, now 2 9 ja 18, last one 3 3 ja 9. Now how can we write 144? 144 is equal to, how many 2's are there? 4 2's are there, so 2 power 4 into, how many 3's are there? 2 3's are there, so 3 square. But he is asking exponent of 2 only. That's why exponent of 2 is 4. That's why 4 is the answer. Means A is our correct answer. Okay. Now next question. Here two statements given. Statement number A, statement B. Now degree of constant polynomial is 0. What is constant polynomial? First, constant polynomial means any number, 5, minus 7, 1 by 2. These are called constant polynomials. We can write here x power 0. Why? Because a power 0 is equal to 1. That's why we can write 5 into 1. 1 means x power 0. Here also we can write x power 0. Here also we can write x power 0. Then what is the degree of this whole term? Variable, exponent of variable, 0. Here also exponent of variable, 0. Here also exponent of variable, 0. That's why the degree of the polynomial, constant polynomial is 0. That's why this one is true. Okay. Now next, degree of 0 polynomial. 0 polynomial is 0 he given. What is 0 polynomial? First, I will give the link in description. Go to that description box and learn the basics of polynomials, type of polynomials. Introduction part is there. Okay, check out that introduction part also. Now, here 0 polynomial. What is 0 polynomial? If the each term of polynomial 0, each term is 0. All terms are also 0. That one is called 0 polynomial. For example, constant term 0 plus. Next, x term 0x plus x square 0 plus. We can write so many terms here. No end is there. Unlimited numbers are there. That's why degree of this polynomial is not exist. What is that? Degree of 0 polynomial. 0 polynomial is not exist. What it means? Here given degree of 0 polynomial is 0. This one is false. Now what is our answer? A is true, B is false. Let us first one. Both A and B are true. That's why this one is false. Next, third one. A is false, B is true. This one also wrong. Both false. This one also not our answer. So second one, A is true, B is false. This one is our correct option. So 2 is our answer. Is it understood? Now third Roman. Third question. ABC, triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle right angle at C. So third question solution. Okay, third question solution there. What is third question given? ABC is isosceles, right angled triangle, right angle at C. So first we will draw the diagram. This one, right angle at C. That's why C there. And then A, B. What is given here? Isosceles triangle. Means this one is hypotenuse. This one is the hypotenuse. Means hypotenuse. That's why this one is the longest side or largest side in the triangle. So remaining two sides are equal. Isosceles triangle. That's why remaining two sides are equal. This side and this side is equal. Means AC is equal to BC. Okay. Now check the answer now. By the Pythagoras theorem, AB square is equal to AC square plus BC square. What is Pythagoras theorem? Hypotenuse square is equal to the sum of the squares of other two sides. AB square value given here. AB square equal to n into AC square. So we can write here n into AC square is equal to here AC square plus in BC place also we can write AC square. Why? Because here both are equal. AC is equal to BC. So n into AC square is equal to 2 times AC comes the 2AC square. Now compare here AC equal. So in n place 2 is there. So n is equal to 2. This is our answer here. N is equal to 2. Now fourth question answer. What is fourth question given? A subset B. Then he given A subset B. Then A minus B is equal to. How can we find? I will explain with the example. A is equal to 1, 2, 3 and B is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay. Now these two are the sets. Here A subset B. Is it? All elements of A are in B. That's why A subset B. Now A minus B. Find out A minus B. A 1, 2, 3. B value minus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here what is A minus B? A minus B is the set that we should write only elements of A which are not in B. We remove all the common elements here. So here 1 is there, here also 1, so remove this one. Here is 2 is there, here also there, so this one also remove. Here 3 is there, here also 3, so this one also remove. So no elements are there. That's why this one is empty set, means 5. That answer is, fourth answer is 5. Okay. Next question, fifth one. AP and AQ are two tangents. AP and AQ are two tangents. That's why these two are equal. And to a circle with a center O, so that angle POQ given there 110 degrees, this one, and angle then PAQ is equal to, already we know that angle between the tangent and the radius at the point of contact is 90 degrees. That's why angle P plus angle Q is equal to 90 plus 90, means how much? 180 degrees. in this one. So in a quadrilateral, OPAQ, angle POQ plus angle PAQ is equal to 180 degrees. Why? Because sum of four angles is 360 degrees. But here 180 degrees gone. That's why remaining sum of two sides also 180 degrees. So angle POQ given here 110 degrees. So 110 degrees plus angle PAQ is equal to 180 degrees. Now angle PAQ is equal to, by the transformation, 180 degrees when you send this one this side minus 110 degrees. 180 minus 110 is equal to 70. So our answer is 70 degrees. Is it understood? Now next to sixth question. In sixth question given, match the following. Already we know that tan 90 minus theta. This one is cot theta. And easiest one first match. 1 by secant means cos. 1 by secant is cos. And remaining one is sine. What it means? A 3, B 2, C 1. So check out in answers. A first option, A 3, B 2, C 1. So this one first one is answer. A is our required answer. Okay. Here given in an AP, A is equal to 10, D also 10. Then find fourth term. So seventh one, solution. Fourth term, A given 10, D also 10. Now general term, Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. Here T4 we want, fourth term. That's why 4. A value is 10 plus n value 4 here. Why? Because compare it, fourth term. D value also 10. So fourth term 10 plus 4 minus 3 is 4 minus 1 is 3 into 10. So 10 plus 3 10 ja 30. 10 plus 30 40. So our answer is 40 here. Fourth term of the AP is 40. Now eighth question answer. Okay, eighth question. A ladder of length x meters is leaning against a wall, making an angle of angle theta with the ground. So one ground is there. We should draw the diagram. Now this one is a wall, 90 degrees. Now ladder always in a slope position. Now this one is ladder. Let me take other color. Yes, this one is a ladder. This length is x meters, already given x meters. Now wall. Next angle is theta, given theta degrees angle. Which trigonometric ratio would you like to consider to find the height of the point on the wall at which the ladder is touching? Here ladder is touching here upside. So what is the ratio, trigonometric ratio you are going to find this height. Means this one is theta, opposite side to theta, this one. Opposite side to theta, this one. And this one hypotenuse. So for finding h, we use these two sides only. Opposite side and this one. So opposite side to theta by hypotenuse. We use this one. What is this one? Opposite side by hypotenuse. This one is equal to sine theta. So our answer is sine theta there. Okay. Now next question. This one, ninth one. Assertion and reasoning. What is the meaning of assertion and reasoning first? Assertion means one statement given. Reason means reason. Whether if assertion is correct, then why it is correct, that one is the reason given downwards. Or if A is assertion is wrong, then why it is wrong, given in the reason. So we must match both of them. Sorry, x plus 2y minus 30 equal to 0. 2x plus 4y minus 66 equal to 0. Two equations given, and he said both are inconsistent. What is inconsistent? Inconsistent means lines which meet in one place or two places or many places. How many type of lines we know? Intersecting lines, next parallel lines, and coincident lines. Coincident lines. Now, how can we take intersecting lines? They meet both together at one point, like this. They meet in one point. That's why they are consistent lines. Consistent. And parallel lines, they never meet. That's why they are inconsistent. What about these coincident? Coincident lines means both lines intersecting at every point. They intersect at every point on them. That's why these are also considered as consistent lines. So consistent means lines meet together. That's why here intersecting lines and coincident lines are consistent. Parallel lines are inconsistent. Okay. Now let us check these are parallel or not. A1 x plus b1y plus c1 equal to 0. A2x plus b2y plus c2 equal to 0 represent parallel lines. When they are parallel, this one, a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is not equal to c1 by c2. First two ratios equal and third ratio is not equal. Let us check those are equal or not. Here consistent lines formula given. This one is correct. Now let us check these are consistent, inconsistent or not. So first of all, a1 by a2. Here in a place nothing is there, means 1. A1 place nothing is there, so 1. 1 by. In a2 place 2 is there, so 1 by 2. Next b1 by b2. b1 by b2 is equal to b1 here y. So b1 means 2 by B2. B2 means 4. So 2 by 4. We can cancel here. 2 1 ja, 2 2 ja. So 1 by 2. Next C1 by C2. Let me take other color. Okay. C1 by C2. C1 by C2 is equal to C1. In C1 place minus 30 is there. So minus 30 by minus 66. So minus 66. Minus minus cancel. 2 1 ja, 2 5 ja, 2 3 ja, 2 3 ja. So 15 by 33. Look at here, 1 by 2. This 1 by 2 is correct. And this one is not equal. So A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is not equal to C1 by C2. That's why both are correct. Reasoning and assertion and reasoning both are true. So first one, both assertion and reasoning are true. Reason is supporting the assertion. This one is our answer. Correct. So first one only our answer. Okay. Now here 10th question. What is given in the question? The line of sight is above the horizontal line. Line of sight means horizontal line. This one. Line of sight means observer standing here. I will take another color for this one. Line of sight. This one is blue color is line of sight. Okay. Standing here. Angle between the line of sight and a horizontal line is called. Now this angle we are going to find. What is the angle? This one. Here this one. Okay. This one is object on the top. Here observer. Here observer is there. So this angle, this theta, this angle, what is called this angle? Angle of elevation. Angle of elevation. This answer is angle of elevation. Is it understood? If it is a depression means the person standing out upside of the tower, from the tower or building, that one. This one is angle of depression, but this one given is angle of elevation. Now next question. If P of E equal to 0.05, then P of not E. 11th one solution. P of E plus P of not E means sum of all probabilities is equal to 1. So P of E given here 0.05 plus this one P of not E we don't know. So P of not E is equal to 1. When you send this one this side, you will get P of not E is equal to 1 minus 0.05. Means how can we subtract here? 1.00 minus 0.05. When you take borrow, here 9, here 10 is there, here 0. So that here 10 minus 5, 5, here 9 point borrow gone, that's why 0. That is answer is 0.95. This answer 0.95. Okay. Now next one, 12th question. The distance of the point 47 from x-axis. From x-axis we are going to find the distance of the point 4, 7. How to find? I will draw one rough diagram. This one is y axis. X axis. Now x axis, this side x dash, upside I will draw one little more y, and here y dash. This one is 0 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This side -1, -2, -3, -4, like this. Here -1, -2, enough. No minus values are there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Now point is 4, 7. Means x-axis value 4, y value 7. Meeting point of these two, this one and this one. So here, this one. This point lies here. This point is 4, 7. Now, what he is asking the question? The distance of the point from x-axis. From x-axis, this one, how much distance is there? Means this distance 7. So this answer is 7 units. 7 units. These are the 1 mark questions. Okay, students.